If you ask people where Jesus was born, the immediate answer will usually be a stable, summoning up images of the wooden shelter found in millions of nativity sets around the world. But no stable is ever mentioned in the Bible, nor are animals mentioned as being present. We just add that stuff in. Here's all the Bible actually says about Jesus' birth. This is it, this one paragraph. It was in Bethlehem. He was swaddled and placed in a manger, a feeding trough for animals. That's all we know. Everything else is supposition. We know a lot more about what circumstances weren't present at Jesus' birth. He wasn't born with family around. In a land where hospitality was supposed to reign supreme, we know that they did not find a place to stay with relatives, or even strangers, both of whom were supposed to have invited them in. The word translated in is the same word used as upper room in Mark, the upper room where the Last Supper is held. Spare room might be the best translation here, though, since a formal hotel or inn almost certainly wouldn't have been in a town as tiny as Bethlehem. So in context, there were no spare rooms available for them. Not no spare rooms, none for them, the unwed pregnant couple. We also know that wood was far too valuable to make an animal pen completely out of it. Sometimes there would be stables of stone or caves, and there are caves near Bethlehem that might have been used as stables. But Jesus is not said to have been born in a stable. The location of Jesus' birth appears to have been purposefully left out of the Gospels, possibly because it was shameful. In fact, based on the evidence in Scripture, the best guess has to be that Jesus was born outside in a field because no one took them in. That might explain why shepherds found them so easily and got access to them because they were right nearby. They put the baby in the only place near, a feeding trough, and that was it. Now, is this certain? No. But that is all the Bible mentions, a lack of housing and a feeding trough that shepherds find. Anything else is something we add, including animals, including a roof to shelter under, or even walls to shelter behind. So before we go adding anything to the birth story, perhaps it is good to take a moment and consider that on the holiday we spend in warm houses surrounded by lots of family, Mary and Joseph were spurned by family and without a home, and it was still a holy night. Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you next Friday.